All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Jeff White presiding.
Mr. Aaron L. Watson is an attorney in Pensacola. Mr. Watson graduated from Stetson University College of Law. He got his bachelor's degree at Florida State University. He's been the owner of the Watson firm in Pensacola. He was named to top 20 most influential people in Pensacola. He's named to the Florida Super Lawyers magazine. He's been a lecturer for the American Association for Justice. He was named Best Attorney by Independent News, Best of Bay Awards. He's on the Board of Governors at Stetson University College of Law. He was named Entrepreneur of the Year and named Trailblazer of the Year and named Top 100 Black Lawyers in the U.S. And his experience before he opened his own practice, he was a shareholder at Levin, Papantonio, Thomas, Mitchell, Rafferty, and Proctor in Pensacola, and he was mentored by attorney Fred Levin. I've heard some people refer to his billboards and commercials. Some of his case experience: he was trial counsel in Hendricks v. Wise, which resulted in a $12.6 million verdict. He was trial counsel in McMahon versus Yamaha, which resulted in a $3.3 million verdict. In addition, is married to Kimberly. He has 3 children. He has a pair of 4-year-old twins. So not only is he busy at work, you know he's busy at home. So his twins are Houston and Gray, and he has a 2-month-old baby girl, Mia. Please help me provide a warm welcome to our special guest speaker today, Mr. Aaron Watson.
I must say, before I begin, I do want to give some thank yous, certainly to Charles Godwin. I met him a couple years ago, and his family and his firm, and they embraced me along with my colleague Steve Eschner, and he invited me to come out and speak with you all, and certainly it's a pleasure to be here. And you know, I found myself the other day sitting with my 2 boys, the twins, Houston and Gray, and we were watching Peter Pan for the first time. You know, it was the first time seeing Tinkerbell, first time seeing Peter Pan and Wendy and all those great folks. When my boys saw Peter Pan fly, they said, "Daddy, can we fly? Can we fly like Peter Pan?" And my gut reaction was to tell him no, but I told him, yes, you can fly, because you can do whatever you set your mind to. And see, in that situation in the movie, in Peter Pan, Peter was faced with a situation where he saw someone else do it, Tinkerbell, and she said, "You can do it too, Peter." But he looked around, "I don't have wings. I don't have the ability to do what you've done. That's impossible for me to do." And I was reminded of myself in that situation when I was sitting in your seat. When I said I wanted to become a lawyer, but my father and my parents didn't have the money. When I said I wanted to go to college, but my teacher said I wasn't smart enough, and that I had been sent to the dean's office too many times. Oh, becoming a lawyer and getting a degree seemed all but impossible. But see, what Tinkerbell told Peter was that you got to think happy thoughts. You remember that from the movie? Yeah, well, let me see who's seen Peter Pan. Let's see. All right. Think happy thoughts. Now, I'm not saying that a happy thought is going to get you a law degree. That's not what I'm saying. But I do believe that to attain success, you must have some sort of motivation to keep you in those books. The speaker, when he introduced me, he said I was most likely to be in the library late nights because I had these happy thoughts in my mind that one day I'm going to be a successful lawyer, that one day, although my parents can't afford to get me things like Christmas toys and all that, I remember Christmas would come by and my dad would say Santa Claus got lost. And everybody else would have it, but we never would have it. I remember going to school sometimes. Everybody had the new outfits on, but we would have garbage bags of clothes donated from my dad's church because he couldn't afford those things. And so my happy thoughts was to give my kids a better life, to put myself in a better situation than I was in. And so that was my happy thought, to reach the next level, to fly. And so in order to fly, in order to reach that next level, you have to have some sort of motivation. I wanted to become a successful lawyer. I wanted to win in the courtroom. I wanted to have a nice car. They said, park your Bentley outside so the kids can see it, and I wanted you to see it. Because you know what? I saw other lawyers drive nice cars, and I wanted to be like them. My boys are 4 years old, but I was thinking about them when I was applying to college. They're 4 years old, but I was thinking about them when I was at Florida State and applying for the bar exam. And let me tell you something. I thought, just like Peter Pan thought, that I could do it. I wasn't smart enough. When my teachers told me you didn't have the ACT score to go to Florida State, you didn't have the GPA, I applied anyway because I had happy thoughts. I had something within me saying, go ahead and do it despite your circumstance. You can fly despite. When I started my own law firm, which is now a multi-million-dollar firm, we're 5 years in business, people said you can't do it. But I don't listen to other people as to what they say I can't do. Just like I didn't tell my son, you can't fly. No, son, you can fly. And think a happy thought. You can be what you want to be. One happy thought I had in law school, I said, well, once I become successful, I'm going to have a beautiful wife that looks like Beyonce. My wife looked better than Beyonce. I'm going to do this for my kids so I can put them in the best schools. I want to be able to own an office on the water, live in a multi-million-dollar house. I'm 36 years old. All of that has come true. I've been practicing law for 12 years. The message I want to leave with you today, as you see these lawyers, is that you can be us. And I wish I could tell you there was an easy way to flight, to reach the next level, but there isn't. But you have to stay motivated. You have to think those happy thoughts and say, I am smart. I'm supposed to have this. And if I work hard, if I put my happy thoughts, if I stay motivated, I can achieve. Certainly, I appreciate you all for having me here today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy these proceedings. Thank you.